Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering of my sampler platter. You see, folks, sampler platter video series videos I've been for a while now. I go over there to try food and drink items. I eat this stuff, I drink stuff, folks. I'm going to talk about this stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, trust me, no one more than me is hoping that this stuff is delicious because I'm the one who's going to be eating it. All you have to do is listen to me yammer on about it. Whilst I'm eating and yammering, I'm inside the truck. When I'm inside the truck, typically means that I was on my way to a place and I found a thing to review. Kind of the case today, but I'll get into that. On top of that, folks, I'm wearing a cool shirt. When I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's hard to read. Straight Line Stitch shirt. Critters edition. If you're not familiar with the band Straight Line Stitch, they were/are. They haven't done a lot in like the last 10 years or so, but they're still kind of around. But yeah, they're a band that kind of had a run during like the 2000s. I love them a lot. I was fortunate enough to see them play in concert a couple times. I don't have any videos. A lot of times I have concert videos, but that's before I started recording stuff. But yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. If you're into kind of metalcore stuff, they're a really great band. Plus, it's just a badass shirt. People compliment me all the time. I've had this one for a while, so I don't bring it out too often. Anyway, folks, what am I trying for y'all today? Well, like I said, not the typical thing in that, I didn't find something randomly to try. A little while ago, at the time I'm doing this video, I did a review for the BK Royal Crispy Chicken Sandwich, right? It's the new chicken sandwich from Burger King that replaced the beloved Burger King Chicken sandwich that they had, which I also did a review for. I've been going over there and doing reviews of chicken sandwiches ever since the chicken sandwich wars. Well, maybe not ever since, but damn near since they started. I have a whole playlist, in fact. It's called Chicken Sandwich Wars. Go ahead and look it up. And so I went over there, I did that one, but the thing is they also came out with 3 other varieties, and I said I would eventually get to those. That's what I specifically went out and got to go grab today. 2 out of the 3 anyway, because I'm just not a monster, and I just don't need a 3rd chicken sandwich. So, which one am I reviewing for y'all today, folks? Boom! It is the, so it's the BK Royal Crispy Chicken Spicy version. They need to get a new fucking name. Seriously, they need to get a new name. And I want to like Burger King. I like their product typically, but it's like, as I've mentioned in previous videos, their drive-through system is just horrendous. Like, it's like, still based off like the 80s model. They need to update it. And then on top of that, I went to their website to like try to get like the actual names of these down, and couldn't find it anywhere, despite the fact that I literally had a link specifically telling me that, oh yeah, no, this is the thing for the chicken sandwiches. No, didn't exist there. So whatever, I'll make sure I put the proper name in the title card. Now, typically speaking, when I've gone over there and done chicken sandwich reviews and stuff, I've almost universally loved the spicy version more than the original version. I like spicy stuff. So I imagine that'll probably be the case with this, but was the case with the previous, the original version of the new sandwiches, it's whether or not it's going to hold up to the chicken. Because they got rid of that for this. I need to see if it's going to hold up to that. So, right off the bat, just like with the original, it does not look as impressive. It does look more impressive than the original, I'll give it that, because it's got some sauce, gives a little color. But the chicken definitely had more girth to it. This is a much flatter patty, and I don't know if they're doing that for time saving or cost cutting. Probably both. Let's see what's on it. We got some lettuce, we got some mayo, we got some tomatoes, and that is it. There's one good thing that I had to say about the original version of the new sandwich. It's that they got rid of the pickles. I know pickles on chicken sandwiches are a thing for some reason. I don't understand why. I have never once in my entire life bitten into a delicious chicken sandwich and thought, this would be made so much better by awful pickles. Though the caveat is, if you watch my reviews of the Chicken Sandwich Wars, God, what's the name of it? There's a place called Fry the Coop. The pickles they use are excellent and actually do work with it. Typical pickles, no. So let's give this a shot, folks. We're gonna bite into it with the tomato. I actually like tomato on a chicken sandwich. I think it's a nice little bit. Okay. Well, yeah, all right. This is definitely going to end up kind of going similarly to the original version of this. Because with the original version, with the exception of the pickles, it basically just tasted like a cheaper version of the Chick King. This mostly tastes like a cheaper version of the spicy Chick King. You can see right off the bat, that's not a very impressive chicken sandwich. I mean, it's probably fine enough quality for what it is, but it's very flat. It's not particularly crispy. I mean, there's a little bit. It tastes okay. It definitely is better than the original version just because it's got the spice to add some flavor to it and everything. But it's still just not very impressive. And the problem is it's fine as a standalone, but if you're like me and you enjoyed the Chick King and, you appreciate it for that for what it was, this is a marked step down. However, I do have to give it one little extra nod. I do like the heat on it. This might actually have a little bit more kick than the spicy Chick King. Because I had a number of those during its run. I really enjoyed the Chick King sandwich, and particularly a spicy one. And it definitely had a little heat. Wasn't anything super noteworthy, but it was there. You're going to feel it. This, I did get more heat at the back of my throat. So I don't know if... Why did I decide to start chewing in the middle of a sentence? I don't know if they've just changed the heat level of the sauce, or maybe I just got more of it compared to the average Chick King. But I'll give it this. The spice on it is genuinely nice. For me, it's about perfect where I want. I don't want it to be excessively spicy, to the point where it's like almost gimmicky. I want to still be able to taste the chicken. But I do want some heat. And in that regard, if I were referring it to other people, I would say, if you're somebody who you're a little bit on the fence when it comes to spicy stuff, it might actually be a little bit more than you want to deal with. I would honestly say I think that like Popeyes and KFC, their spicy versions might be a little bit less spicy than this particular spicy BK Royal, what the hell ever. Ugh. Sorry, folks. It's hot out and I'm in the car. But the problem is, as much as I do like the fact that there's more heat and the fact there's no pickles, the fact that you get such a wimpy-ass chicken sandwich really diminishes, the overall takeaway. Because, like I said, I want to taste the chicken. Well, I'm not tasting much of the chicken because there's not that much chicken to taste compared to the Chick King. So, it's fine. It's better than the original version. But it's mostly just because it's spicy and I like spicy stuff. If you don't like spicy stuff, then there's really no reason to go into it. It's fine. But again, it's definitely just a cheaper version of the Chick King. And ultimately, that is what it is. That's the decision that they've decided to go with. I'm not on their financial end of things. I'm not, doing their books. If that's the right decision for them, okay, but I will say from a consumer standpoint, this was not the right move in my opinion. I feel like this is a much weaker effort, and I feel like it really shows. So, anyway, folks, it's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly Burger King spicy chicken sandwich rest of your life. That's not a bad life to have, folks. It might be a little bit shorter than you would like. Isn't it always? But, man, the brightest flames burn the shortest time, or some shit, whatever. Philosophical stuff. 2 final things before I get out of here, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay, not always the easiest thing in the world to do. It's just not. We live in a crazy world with crazy stuff. I was over there trying to get some Burger King chicken sandwiches, as it was. And I'm going through the drive-thru, and I'm not shitting you. I was probably there for like a solid 15 minutes, And I could have grumbled and rumbled, but at the end of the day, folks, I understand these people are doing their best. There's only 2 people inside, I'm not going to be an asshole to them. They're working, they're doing their job. So try to mitigate the level of asshole in my life. Hopefully you guys can do the same. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try out this chicken sandwich. And, maybe you never had the chicken. So maybe this is a pretty damn spiffy sandwich to you, and you're over there and you hit me up in the comments. You're like, Brandon, I profoundly disagree with your assessment of the chicken sandwich. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. You could probably spend your time a lot better, though, than defending a pretty mediocre chicken sandwich. For instance, you could go over there and get a pilot's license. Maybe you've always wanted to be a pilot. You could go over there and do that. I don't want to do that. I don't deal with heights well. But maybe you do and you want to do that. Bye.